Hey, Shalom. First and foremost, I'm going to say, call on Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Mekakwadash, giving great praises and all praises to the Ali Shaidah, the Ali Shaidah of Israel, the great I am, the possessor of heaven and earth, and of the spirits of heaven and earth. Also giving much love and power and respect to his son, Yahweh Shai, the Adonai, the Hamashiach, the light of this world. All praises go to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Rekakwadash. All praises go to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Rekakwadash. Giving all love and honor to the great Ali Shaidah of Israel, the great I am, the possessor of heaven and earth, the spirits of heaven and earth, giving all love and respect to his only begotten Son, Yahweh Shai, the Adonai, the Hamashiach, the light of this world, the one whom the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ, the one who died for Israel and rose to sit to become his heavenly Father's right arm, my Redeemer, my Comforter, and my salvation, and only one that pleads his blood over Israel, the only nation, granted for salvation. Giving double honors to giving double honors to great millstone, the prophets that were sent from on high, Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai's chosen camp. They work around the clock to let us know these things that are coming to pass. They give us as much information as needed, not only to get back to Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, but to prepare for these dark times ahead to the best of our abilities. They never falter, they never slip, they keep going as hard as possible. So shalom to great millstone. Much respect to Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai's prophets on the earth that are giving us the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of Yahweh and allowing us to come back to the Heavenly Father. So shout out to them. Shout out, double honors to them. And much respect to the Akim, the brothers that's in the word. You know what I'm saying? You may not be from Great Millstone, but you still listen to Great Millstone. You attend their classes, you know what I'm saying? And you listen to whether they on Odyssey or you listen to them whether they on YouTube or whatever platform they may be on. You still listen to them or no other camp. You know what I'm saying? You may not be from Great Millstone, but you follow them. You go to the highways and byways, and you do the work at home to the best of your abilities. Shout out to the Akim, the brothers that's in the word. Shout out. Much love to y'all. Much love to the beautiful Akim. It's not a lot of women that's in the word, but for you very few women, much respect to you. Whether you got a man or not, you still fear the law, statutes, and commandments of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. You listen and you learn in silence. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with allowing your man to lead. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with you being patient and being a beautiful woman and listening. If it's not him, then there's nothing wrong with having a spirit of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai over you to guide you. You know what I'm saying? And to give you, you know what I'm saying, whatever you need. You just following the rules, and that's just what it is. So for you few women that's out there that are doing that, shalom. Okay, coming back at you with a quick episode. I didn't go to the highways and byways. Right now, I'm realigning myself. It's hard to balance the schedule, you know what I'm saying, and put out the word, but I'm still doing it slowly and gradually. Haven't stopped. Keep going. Do it to the best of your abilities. Tomorrow, I'll be out there on the highways and byways. First thing in the morning, I will be headed to the gym, and then later on, like around 3 to 4, I'll be on the highways and byways, bringing out the word, giving back to Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai to the best of my abilities on whatever he has given me. Because Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai has given me great blessings. He's given me the power that I need to traverse these days. He's given me strength that I have not known about. And, you learn something new every day from the Lord. You know what I'm saying? So, shalom to Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai in the name of Yahweh Shai. And this one is just Proverbs extended. This is what I'm going to call this chapter, Wisdom Extended. It's based off the hour-long chapter that I do believe I did yesterday. The Most High put it on my spirit to bring out the word again and give you guys some pointers from the Lord. You know what I'm saying? And how to live. And, for you fellow brothers that are tuned in, you know what I'm saying, and listening to Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai and reading your Bibles, you know what I'm saying, this is what it is, and you get these pointers and you apply them to your life, and you can have a better and you can have a healthier and better relationship with Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, and you balance out your life and live to the best that you can until these times come. These times are circling. Like I said, World War III is brewing. You know what I'm saying? It is on the horizon. Right now, the economic collapse is still in progress. It's showing signs of not stopping. You know what I'm saying? Right now, you can see the mindset of our people. They, as long as they're distracted, then as long as they got something to something else to pay attention to, like this entertainment business, movies, their lives. You know what I'm saying? Their jobs. The money. You know what I'm saying? And whatever other thing that they like to indulge in, they're distracted. You know what I'm saying? So, Yahweh did say he'll come like a thief in the night. And when the master return home, you bet not be sleep. So like it says, stay sober, stay vigilant, for your adversary the devil walketh about like a lion, seeking whom he may devour. So, you know what I'm saying? It's good to stay wary. It's good to stay circumspect. You know what I'm saying? It's good to pay attention to everything. You know what I'm saying? Keep up with the prophets to the best that you can. And, and at the same time, if you can't, then you can look into the Bible and you can always see the events that are unfolding. But in order for you to understand the full breakdowns and the full meanings of a lot of these words in the Bible, is to listen to the prophets so your mind can open up and you can get that true enlightenment and get those true breakdowns so that nobody can correct you. You know what I'm saying? So as far as I'm concerned with that, let's get into some of this Proverbs extended, this wisdom extended. You know what I'm saying? And this is just to help you live a better life while you're here on earth during your time in this world. Well, yeah, during your time and experience of this world, you're supposed to be journeying back to Yahweh. And the closer and closer you get to God, you become a God. You know what I'm saying? I call them L gods, lowercase gods. You know what I'm saying? So, we are the lower gods. You know what I'm saying? And it does say that in the Bible, he made us a little lower than the angels. But, we don't have our angelic bodies like we used to, but we still retain that angelic power. Once you connect back to the power of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, you know what I'm saying? The closer you get to him in the process, you become from man to God. You know what I'm saying? So that's how it is. And our journey is to get closer to Yahweh Shem Yahushai to the best that we can, and to have a like mindset like Yahweh Shem Yahushai and his son Yahushai and the holy angels. Because we are angels at the end of the day. We just rising back to power after we've fallen. You know what I'm saying? And that's another thing too. It does say the gospel shall be preached unto the world and unto all the nations, and then the end shall come. So right now, what's happening is that the kingdom of heaven is being translated from one people to another, and our name is getting bigger and bigger in the world. You know what I'm saying? They got all of these distractions. They got all these things that other people are paying attention to, but you got the name of the children of Israel being bigger and bigger, and us being identified and being found to be the children of Israel. You know what I'm saying? Per se, what a good example, biggest example right now is the Kanye West one, where he exposes and breaks his oath and exposes who the true children of Israel are, the true identity of the true children of Israel. You know what I'm saying? And for him to expose that and tell the media and the white man that the black people are the true Jews, you know what I'm saying, is only magnifying Yahweh Shem Yahushai and the things that he said and he kept his word on. So, it feels good for Yahweh Shem Yahushai to identify us and put the spotlight not only on Yahweh, mainly to magnify his name, you know what I'm saying, but, he put the spotlight on his son, Yahweh Shai. He put the spotlight on the holy angels. He put the spotlight on the children of Israel, the angels that are in captivity. For the angels have not kept their estate, but are reserved into chains of darkness, everlasting chains of darkness, to await the great and terrible day. Now, you got that is a duality, you know what I'm saying? So you got some of these men that are sent from Yahweh Shem Yahushai to guide us back to the Lord, which are the prophets. And some of the men among them are the first spirits amongst the angels. When you got Yahweh Shai, and then you got some of the first spirits that are created, you know what I'm saying, from Yahweh Shai and the blueprint in the mind of Yahweh Shem Yahushai during creation. So they belong with the powers. So some of these prophets that keep going, some of these prophets that keep going, that have not stopped putting out dozens of videos, got dozens of channels, is because they belong with the powers. Now, the powers and the angels in heaven, they do their work. They don't stop. They don't change. They don't falter. They praise and worship Yahweh Shem Yahushai day and night, night and day. You know what I'm saying? As we are supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? You just got some of them that were born and built better. You know what I'm saying? So that goes for the elders, the great millstone. You know what I'm saying? Never forget that there is a ranking in the in Yahweh's angelic army and his angelic people. You know what I'm saying? There are rankings. You know what I'm saying? And I truly acknowledge that. You know, I'm on the low tier. You know what I'm saying? But that's where I belong. That's my level. You know what I'm saying? And that will never change. But nonetheless, I am a man of Yahweh. I am an angel of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, fellow messenger. And, you know, before it's all said and done, when people do check my channels and be like, he's not doing the work, he's not doing this and that, I have been. You know what I'm saying? It's just been a challenge for me, you know, dealing with this flesh, you know what I'm saying, and dealing with the obstacles in these days that we're in, and dealing with certain other things that, you know, I'm gradually, you know what I'm saying, still pushing the word. I'm still there. I'm still relevant. Nothing has changed. It doesn't matter how many people that are listening to the word. It doesn't matter how many subscribers that I have. You know what I'm saying? As long as I'm doing it and I'm doing it for my sake, that's what's important. So we can get into some of the other Proverbs, because Proverbs is good. Got pack a punch of wisdom in it, knowledge and understanding. So it says, as snow in summer, Proverbs 26 verse 1. As snow in summer and rain in harvest, so honor is not fitting for a fool. That's right. Certain people that think that they getting blessed by Yahweh Shem Yahushai, often it can become a curse or a blessing that they can't carry, and it can be a burden to them. You know what I'm saying? And they can mistreat the spirit, and they think that they have the spirit, but they don't have the spirit. Now, some of these people can be identified not only for the things that they say, but for how they carry themselves and their characteristics. They can mean one thing. They can mean one thing when they're saying something, but their actions prove another. So be wary of these people. It says, as snow in summer and rain and harvest, so honor is not fitting for a fool. Now you see that, you know what I'm saying? Because during harvest time, the rain don't come. You know what I'm saying? So harvest is that time and season where the flower, the food is at its bloom. You know what I'm saying? So storms don't hit. You know what I'm saying? Storms don't come during that time, and snow in summer is not natural too. Like, we live in Vegas, and Vegas is 160 degrees, and we get a big ass fat, you know what I'm saying, snowstorm / hailstorm, you know what I'm saying, during one of the most hottest times of the year. That's backwards. So watch these people. Whether or not they notice it, they are backsliders. You know what I'm saying, and they are not improving. You know what I'm saying. They're not upgrading. They're downgrading. So, you know, be wary of these kind of cats. You know what I'm saying? And these kind of guys that say that they are men of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Be wary and examine them. You know what I'm saying? Make sure that you see them balancing their life to the best that they can. You know, we are not perfect, but see them striving to perfection. That's why the prophets are so hard on who they let in. You know what I'm saying? And they so hard on the people that just coming in that are, you know, brand new prophets. You know what I'm saying? And it's difficult to get into GMS. You got to know these guys for years. They have to know you for years. They have to know that the meetings and the council meetings and the highways and byways you do on a regular, that you have time for all of this. You know what I'm saying? And if you are unable to do it with them, you got to be able, Yahweh has to be able to trust you to do it on your own, and do it to the best that you can. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, it takes time to know a man. You just don't know a man based on his words. You know a man based on his actions, what he's thinking, his spirituality. You know what I'm saying? What place he in life. You know what I'm saying? The status that Yahweh Shem Yahushai gave him. Everything has to be examined. You know what I'm saying? To find this man. You know what I'm saying? And to find out this man. And, you know, if the prophets don't do it, then Yahweh will do it. He puts you in counsel, and you don't even know you in counsel. And the angels, you know what I'm saying, the good angels, the bad angels, you know what I'm saying, the good spirits and the evil spirits, they all go in counsel, even though Yahweh doesn't need one. You know, they all go in counsel, and they talk about you. You know what I'm saying? And they examine you. You know what I'm saying? And they check you out to see if you got any kind of flaws, to where this, or the spirit, is the spirit of the Lord growing within you. Most importantly, that's very important. Is the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahshai growing? Has he learned anything? Has he improved? How is he doing in his work? You know what I'm saying? Does he still believe? Is he praying? You know what I'm saying? Is he calling out my name? You know what I'm saying? What is he doing? You know what I'm saying? So, that right there is detrimental. That little precept right there is detrimental, because you got people that have the spirit of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, but you know what I'm saying, they not, they don't carry it, they don't hold it, or they think that they got it, but they don't have the spirit. You know what I'm saying? So it says, so honor is not fitting for a fool. You know what I'm saying? That's not to be bestowed on people that are idiots, or that are, you know what I'm saying, foolish, or reprobate mindsets that won't change. So that is as simple as that. Be wary of these people. Be circumspect. Whoever you put in your circle that say that they believe in God, it can just be words to the wind. You know what I'm saying? It can just be lies, because they know they can play on your feelings, because they know that you are a man of God. They know that you carry that wisdom. They know that you care. You know what I'm saying? So, watch out for these people. And don't just let anybody in your circle, because that's going to be detrimental to you. Like, per se, if the end of times were happening, you going to let this man in because he said that, he knows the name. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, call on Yahweh Hashem Yahushai and Name Yahushai, please help me. You know what I'm saying? Please help me. You let this guy in, and this guy happen to be some sort of wicked agent, or he has the chip in him. You know what I'm saying? And he is allowing the government to track you guys wherever you may go. You know what I'm saying? And when the government busts in on you, or they happen to find you in the middle of nowhere and arrest you, then the guy that you let in happen to be an informant, happen to be a snitch of some sort, you know what I'm saying, or an agent of Esau, agent of the devil, you know what I'm saying, and they got you turned in all because he said the name of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. Now, if you let him in and you judge him by his actions, you judge him by his movement, then you know whether to take him out or to cut him off simply. But if you don't react in that time and they play on your generosity, they could be traitors and wolves in the midst of sheep. So, that is detrimental. You know what I'm saying? So you got to look out for these people. That's why it says honor is not fit for a fool. They don't deserve that, It says, like a flitting sparrow, like a flying swallow, so a curse without cause shall not alight. It says, like a flitting sparrow, like a flying swallow, so a curse without cause shall not alight. So that's pretty much meaning that, you know what I'm saying, a curse is not going to hit you if it's not meant to hit you. You know what I'm saying? And these curses, you know what I'm saying, and these plagues and these things, they fly around and they have the attribute of, in this particular verse, they actually referring to it as, animals and animalistic nature. You know what I'm saying? So, they could, come upon you, or and then again, they could just avoid you because you're not the people that they're after. You know what I'm saying? And different curses can be established on different people. You know what I'm saying? But the characteristics of these curses, you know what I'm saying, are like birds. You know what I'm saying? Are like animals. You know what I'm saying? If it's meant to be put on you, it's going to be put on you. If it's drawn to you, it's going to be drawn to you. You know what I'm saying? Like a pigeon man and the pigeons, he's throwing the breadcrumbs out and the birds come to him. You know what I'm saying? That, curses can be like that. And that we don't really know the nature of, we know the nature of curses, but you know what I'm saying? For the Bible to pinpoint them, it says like a flitting sparrow, like a flying swallow, so a curse without cause shall not alight. Exactly. So the Most High won't curse you if he doesn't have to. And we know the speed of a sparrow or a swallow. You know what I'm saying? Curses fly fast. They come fast. They can come out of nowhere. They can hit you out of nowhere without you having any idea that you've been cursed. You know what I'm saying? Without you having any idea that you, especially for people that are carnal-minded and don't believe in Yahweh, they wouldn't have no idea that the Lord had cursed them. It happened just like that. You know what I'm saying? Before you can blink, or, you know what I'm saying, the flight of a bird, We know how fast these birds are. They can just zip by you. That's how fast curses can come. You know what I'm saying? But it says, so a curse without cause shall not alight. Meaning that if it's not going to hit you, if it's not meant to be hit, it's not meant to hit you. Especially if you're a man of Yahweh Shem Shai, you know what I'm saying? It's going to do the best it can to avoid you. You walking in the right way, you know what I'm saying? You're doing the best you can in the eyes of Yahweh, he ain't going to curse you. As simple as that. But the attribute of curses, they come fast. And they can zip by you. They can zip by you and hit the next person. You know what I'm saying? The Bible teaches you to use spiritual eyes, so you can be able to see the things that are not there. You know what I'm saying? And trust in Yahweh Shem Shai. Walk by faith, not by sight. You can never go wrong. It says, a whip for a horse, a bridle for the donkey, and a rod for the fool's back. Do not answer a fool according to his folly, lest you also be like him. Right. So when a fool is acting reckless, you know what I'm saying, or when this person is acting stupid, or were they in the wrong, you know what I'm saying, and the Most High spiritually whooping their butts, he's spiritually putting a rod down on them. You don't support them. You know what I'm saying? You don't help them. You know, it's better not to say nothing at all, and sometimes it's good to avoid them. You know what I'm saying? Let the Most High punish them. Let him torment him in his own way, and however the Lord may see fit. So it says, and a rod for the fool's back. Do not answer a fool according to his folly, lest you also be like him. So if you support him, you know what I'm saying, and you have his back, you know what I'm saying, and you trying to get him to persuade him into not doing these things, or you are supporting him, then you know different than this idiot. You are an idiot too. You know what I'm saying? And it's a lot of cats like that. There's a saying that I like using every now and then, and it says, I'm surrounded by idiots, because these people without minds, or these zombies, you know what I'm saying, they follow each other. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's somebody instigating in a fight, you know what I'm saying, or whether they are in a relationship situation wise, where it's another guy telling this guy how he should treat his wife and encouraging him, or if this guy is doing his girlfriend wrong, he looks for justification from his friends. That kind of shit. These guys are idiots. They don't have no characteristic. They don't have no respect. You know what I'm saying? And this all goes on the people you surround yourself with. You know what I'm saying? Everybody is not meant to be your friend. Everybody is not meant for you to kick it with. Everybody is not meant for you to be kind with. You know what I'm saying? You got to be able to, sometimes, or most of the time, if they not men of the Lord, you best to be off on your own. Yeah, we human, so you will have like a couple of friends and all that, but make your circle as small as possible. Don't make it too big. That's how different curses do come upon you. You know what I'm saying? You're cursed to fight. You know what I'm saying? You curse for problems. You curse for beef. You know what I'm saying? Like God will shoot different curses at you from the people that you deal with. And if Yahweh don't want you to deal with them, you're going to see that. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of people that are people that are carnal-minded and blind, they will do things and they will just suffer the penalties from God anyway. So, you know what I'm saying? Be careful. Watch out for these fools. Don't let them into your circle. I see a lot of these people daily. You know what I'm saying? Some of these people, they do have good hearts, or they do have good minds, but their heart is not good. You know what I'm saying? So you can talk to them. You know what I'm saying? You can laugh, but don't let them niggas into your circle. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's good to be on your own, be a lone wolf. Or if you got brothers that's into the word, and you know these brothers, all more power to it. Call on Yahweh Shem Yahshua and Yahshua. The Lord bless you so you wouldn't feel alone. You know what I'm saying? Because me personally, I'm on my own with the word. But at the same time, I'm not alone. You know what I'm saying? So I got Yahweh Shem Yahshua with me. I got Yahweh Shai, and I got his holy angels guiding me. You know what I'm saying? Some people are meant to be on the path of loneliness. It builds them up and makes them the man that the word God wants them to be. Needs them to be. Where God needs you to be. Not where you want you to be. You know what I'm saying? Where God needs you to be. You know what I'm saying? Because you're going to be needed during the times. If the Lord may call you, you're going to be prepared. You know, mind, body, and spirit. So watch out for those fools. You know what I'm saying? Because not only that these people that you kick it with can slow you down. You know what I'm saying? They can put things on you that you don't even realize is on you. You know what I'm saying? And it make you look bad in the eyes of the Lord. It says, answer a fool according to his folly. It says, lest he be wise in his own eyes. He sends a message by the hand of a fool, cuts off his own feet, and drinks violence. Like the legs of the lame that hang limp, it says, is a proverb in the mouth of fools. That's right. Because you got people that think that they know the words of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. They think that they know the actions of the Lord. You know what I'm saying? They think that they know how Yahweh feel about them, just because they done had some sort of enlightenment from Yahweh, or they got some sort of blessing, or they had a dream. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes the Lord would do that to them. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, you know, they take it for granted, and they not fixing the error of their ways. You know what I'm saying? They not changing. You know what I'm, but they feel like that Yahweh is dealing with them, and he's not. You know what I'm saying? He might be dealing with them on a small scale, you know what I'm saying? But that is the limit. In this small scale, meaning that Yahweh is going to deal with him, with this person, as much as this person is available to be dealt with. God is going to deal with them to the best that he can. And if Yahweh can't deal with them no more, then he ain't going to deal with them no more. You know what I'm saying? But that is personally for that person, you know what I'm saying, that is lacking in faith, that is lacking in the truth. And you'll be able to see it because you're outside of their house looking in. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, some people, they not bright. Some people are, you know, still working out their evil ways. Some people are in the process of changing. Some people are not changing at all, but that don't mean Yahweh is not dealing with them. He's dealing with them and trying to get them to convert fully and to change and be a man of the Lord, you know? But, like it says, he who sends a message by the hand of a fool cut off his own feet and drinks violence. It says, like the legs of the lame that hang limp, is a proverb in the mouth of a fool. That's right. So you being with these idiots, you know what I'm saying? You making yourself lame. You making yourself limp. You making yourself, per se, you making yourself subconsciously, you know what I'm saying, like pretty much subconsciously decapitated. It sounds crazy, but you know, that's what these brothers is doing. You know what I'm saying? They are disabling themselves. And you do have guys like that. You know what I'm saying? You in the hood, and, you know, you feel like you got this guy's back. So this guy go, oh, press them niggas for me. And you go and you press them niggas. You know what I'm saying? And then it leads to violence and to other different kinds of dramas. You got fools like that. You know what I'm saying? You got people like that. There are spirits like that exist. You know what I'm saying? And they look towards men. They lean on men, and they don't lean on God. They lean on men. You know, they look up towards men, and they willing to do any kind of thing and to please these people that are around them. You know, rather than to please Yahweh and to be different, they would go and pursue these men. That's why the Most High say, lean not on a man. You know what I'm saying? Because a man has limitations to what he can do for you. A man has limitations to how he can help you. But Yahweh is there forever, always having your back, always there, never leaving you. You know what I'm saying? When you fall, he catch you. You know what I'm saying? He show you your mistakes. He show you what you need to work on. He give you upgrades and blessings when it is time. You know what I'm saying? Give you gifts, teach you different techniques. You know what I'm saying? Put order in your life when you don't have no order. When you're weak, he make you strong. When you're tired, he make you not tired. You know what I'm saying? When you're weary, he keep you up. He keep you going. Like it says, even the youth shall be weary and faint, but those who wait on the Lord shall mount up their wings like an eagle. They shall run and not walk. No, they shall walk and not be weary. No, it says they shall run and not walk. It says those who wait on the Lord shall mount up their wings like an eagle. They shall run and not be weary, and they shall walk and not faint. So the closer we get to our journey, to our end journey, and we getting closer to Yahweh, the more we have in that mindset of Yahweh and his son Yahweh Shai and the holy angels being a power on the earth. You know what I'm saying? And learning what it's like to be a God on our walk to God, into Godhood. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of brothers, they They hear it, but they don't understand it. They they know it, but they don't apply it to their life to the best that they can. You know what I'm saying? So you know that's on them brothers. You know, like the Most High said, and especially for these brothers that like live in this ghetto lifestyle per se, that like this gang banging mentality, that refuses to change, all the way down from doing drugs, all the way down from believing in other religions. They all fools. You know what I'm saying? And if the blind lead the blind, what Yahweh say? They both will fall into a ditch. So. It says, like a thorn that goes into the hand of a drunkard is a proverb in the mouth of fools. That's right. They don't feel it. You know what I'm saying? They don't know that they doing wrong. They so stupid they not aware of their sins. They so dumb they are unknowingly doing these things, not knowing down the road it will cost them. You know what I'm saying? Their actions will cost them. You know what I'm saying? Despite some of them could even get warnings from God, and they so stupid they don't regard it. You know what I'm saying? And that can be to their downfall. You know, it says, the great Yahweh who formed everything gives the fool his hire and the transgressor his wages. That's right. Meaning that the Lord is rewarding them, but they got to pay the price at the end. Nothing that Yahweh gave these people was for free. You know what I'm saying? Down to their thoughts, down to their emotions, down to whatever materialistic gift that they've given them, down to whatever drama that they've received from Yahweh. It's different forms that the Lord can give you. You want good, you want evil. How do you want it? You know what I'm saying? Like I told you, in the mind of an average Israelite, they not knowing that they are asking God for certain things, and they don't have to speak. They don't have to pray. You know what I'm saying? It's just coming out of their mind, and God hear them, and God will give it to them. Not knowing that the bad things that you receive from Yahweh, and if they're good things that you receive from Yahweh, and you don't know who the Lord is, in time, you will have to pay for that shit. You know what I'm saying? Nothing that Yahweh gave you was for free. It's a price for everything, even for your gifts, even for your blessings. Yahweh give, Yahweh take away. If we accept good from Yahweh, then cannot we accept adversity from him? So that is, the times is coming to where Yahweh is going to do a mass repo. Like, you know, he going to do a mass repo, nigga. He going to send the angels to come down here to take everything from the wicked, and they will give it only to the righteous, only to the true men of the Lord. That's why I said, whether you good or bad, if you don't know the word, or if you did know the word and you're abusing it, the Most High is going to tax you. You know what I'm saying? And if you can't pay those taxes, he's going to definitely, when it's time for you to pay and it's time for you to hit that refund, then the Most High is going to take all of your money. He's going to take all of your blessings. You know what I'm saying? When the time comes during the economic collapse. You know what I'm saying? And he's going to give it to his chosen. He's going to give it to the ones that are deserving of it, the ones that are blessed. You know what I'm saying? The ones that did come back to Yahweh Shem Yahushai, and to the ones who never had nothing at all. You know what I'm saying? And then when the Lord came and took away everything that we've earned in this life, we realized that all of this shit was worth nothing. If Yahweh created it and gave it to us, you know what I'm saying, and he took it away, he gonna give it all back. And all of this is worth nothing anyway. It's just materialism. It's just made for us to, the Most High give us some sort of comfort, you know what I'm saying, in this life. It's levels to this shit. You know what I'm saying? So we are comfortable right now, you know what I'm saying, discomfort and comfortable right now in this life. But when the economic crash come, Jacob's trouble come, this beast chip come, you know, World War III is popping off, bad things are happening, you know what I'm saying? We know that none of this even matters. So when Yahweh comes and takes it away, it will not affect us. We still going to believe in Yahweh Shem Yahushua. We still going to love the Lord with all our heart. And in return, Yahweh is going to see that compassion, and it will, Yahweh willing, he will give it all back to you. You know what I'm saying? Whatever form that you need, whatever, because you're going to take what you need. That's what he's training you for. Don't take all the honey. Save the honey for everybody else. Because why? When you come back the next day, your portion will be there along with everybody else's. And that's how it's going to be. You're going to get your portion that you need for that day to survive. Or he might give you a big portion so you can survive for some weeks. It all depends on how Yahweh is going to deal with us during these times, during these dark times that are ahead. You know what I'm saying? So that is Call on Yahweh Hashem Yahushai in the name of Yahushai. Amen to you, Lord. I love you, God, because that wisdom is stabilizing me more and more. The more and more you know that Yahweh got you, and you read this Bible and you understand that these words that are coming out of this Bible, you listen to the prophets, the more and more he bunker you down. You know what I'm saying? The more and more he make you a fortress, you know, and the more and more you depend on Yahweh, the more and more you don't have nothing to worry about. You will hear wars and rumors of wars, but be thou not concerned, for such things must come to pass, but the end is not nigh. So we're at the very beginning. We're at the very dawn of the end time experience. So far, it's a lot of things have been happening, all the way down from political things, from laws being thrown in, you know what I'm saying, all the way up to strange phenomena, you know what I'm saying, geological miracles, you know what I'm saying, astronomical events. You know, it's been a lot of things. The behavior of people, a high level of exposure of our enemies. You know what I'm saying? The downfall of Esau, the downfall of the white man. You know what I'm saying? The fall and the collapse of this society, because we built this. And the only way that we're going to be free from slavery is for the economy to collapse, is for this all to be destroyed. That's when our bonds will break and we'll be free to go back to Yahweh Shem Yahushai. But like I said, like the fool that the Yahweh is referring to, these fools and these idiots, when the Most High break their bonds and the Most High break the white man, when he breaks the white man's hold off our people, just like during the times of Egypt, you know what I'm saying? These people are so stupid that they're gonna return. They're gonna want to return to slavery when the Most High has set them free to dwell with Him in the wilderness. And it didn't matter if the Most High showed them miracles. It didn't matter if the Most High gave them blessings. That, like the Lord said, I rained fish and bread from the sky. Y'all ate angels' bread. You know what I'm saying? I gave you a light by day. I gave you a cloud by day. I gave you fire by night. You know what I'm saying? I showed you all kind of miracles. I showed you what I would do to the kingdoms. I even showed my presence to the holy prophets on Mount Sinai. You know what I'm saying? And the rest of these people that were down there, the rest of the wicked 2/3, they still didn't believe. They demanded more and more from Yahweh. And when they didn't want that, they wanted to go back into slavery, which made God angry. So that's the same thing that happened in the past with us. It's the same shit that's about to happen now. When Yahweh set them free, they're going to want to go back to their oppressor. They're going to depend on him. You know what I'm saying? Because in their world, he is God. You know what I'm saying? And that's the hour of temptation right there. So when we break free from our slavery, you're supposed to go back to Yahweh, because God is going to supply you. He's going to take care of you. You got to trust him. Yes, shit going to get scary. Yes, temptation. Yes, we will be tested. You know what I'm saying? But the Most High overall, he will have our back and he will take care of us. That's why I trust God. Because when I don't have nothing, the Lord take care of me. You know what I'm saying? When I'm broke, God go and get me some money. You know what I'm saying? God got me off my feet. You know? Yahweh put clothes on my back. You know what I'm saying? And I got to a point to where I was so broke and so poor, none of it even mattered. You know what I'm saying? I struggled so hard. You know what I'm saying? I didn't care less about the clothes that I had on my back. I didn't care if my uniform where work was fucking clean. You know what I'm saying? I didn't care how I looked. You know what I'm saying? But Yahweh still provided. He still took care of me. He still got me in order. He still put me up. You know what I'm saying? This kind of faith, you know what I'm saying? And this kind of love that Yahweh shows the ones that believe, this is all that we need. This Bible right here is a brick of gold, man. It's the ornaments on your neck, man. It's the gold Rolex now. You know what I'm saying? It's the Paragamo on your belt. You know what I'm saying? It's them expensive ass 501 jeans. It's them 2022 Nikes. You know what I'm saying? That is the faith. You know what I'm saying? That's the faith on you. You know what I'm saying? And that's all that you ever needed. Nothing in this world ever even mattered. You know? That's all materialism. But, like I said, these fools and these idiots, the impact, they don't have the word of Yahweh. They don't have that protection. So they are exposed to all the Lord's wrath. And instead of them running to Yahweh and appeasing his anger, they're going to run away from him, and it's going to make him even more angrier. He's going to destroy them. So, you know, that's just what it is, you know. So let me get a couple of more precepts, and I'll bring more out tomorrow. It says, the great Yahweh who formed everything gives the fool his hire and the transgressor his wages. A dog returns to his own vomit. That's right. No matter how much God blessed them, they still did wickedness. So a fool repeats his folly. Yep. He gets worser and the worser and a worser state to where he is either destroyed or massively corrupted. So it says, do you see a man wise in his own eyes? There is more hope for a fool than for him. That's right. Because an idiot doesn't know shit. But this precept is referring to people that know Yahweh Shem Shai, and the Lord is not really dealing with them like that. He dealing with them to a certain degree. You know what I'm saying? So you got men like that think that they smart, but they actually idiots. They actually dumb. You know, that goes inside the truth and outside the truth. You know what I'm saying? Like them different other camps, they think that they wise, but they not. You know what I'm saying? They doing dumb stuff. They telling you certain things that don't sound right, that to get you to believe in. You know what I'm saying? They not all like-minded. Certain camps believe in different shit. Like certain people believe in different shit, and they feel like they're right, whether it's through their age or whether how much they felt like they've studied. You know what I'm saying? Or just basic shit that they think that they know. Why? Because, like Yahweh said, if you don't humble yourself as a child, you cannot enter the kingdom of heaven. Meaning simply that you got to throw everything out that you know, that you've known. Throw out everything that you've known and put this Bible into your mind the right way. You know what I'm saying? Everything that you think you know is all a lie. You know what I'm saying? Throw that away and put the words of Yahweh Shem Shai in your mind with the power of studying, wisdom, knowledge, and understanding to study the word. You know what I'm saying? To know Yahweh's true name. It's a lot of people that's getting Yahweh Shem Shai and his only son, Yahweh Shai, his name's wrong. You know what I'm saying? There's some of them that are saying the mark of the beast is not the chip. You know what I'm saying? There's some of them that tell you it's okay for you to wear your dreads in a congregation. It's okay for men to have long hair. You know what I'm saying? Some of them take the different Sabbaths as of the Lord as turn-ups and parties and different forms of just celebration, like they know, like it's a birthday party or the club. You know what I'm saying? Some of them tell you not to worry about World War III. That is not going to happen, you know. Them the people that you got to look out for. That's the men that's wise in their own eyes. You know what I'm saying? So it says, do you see a man wise in his own eyes? There is more hope for a fool than for him. That's right. That's some shit. The lazy man says there is a lion in the road, a fierce lion in the streets. As a door turns on its hinges, so does the lazy man on his bed. The lazy man buries his hand in the bowl. It wearies him to bring back to his mouth. The lazy man is wiser in his own eyes than 7 men who can answer sensibly. That's right. You don't want to be around that shit. And it's easy to identify these lazy ass niggas, man. And that especially, it goes for the work. You know what I'm saying? It goes for the truth. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of dudes that's not out there, that's not trying to do the best that they can to put their service and their time in and to give back to Yahweh. You got to go to the highways and byways. You got to do videos to the best that you can. You know what I'm saying? You got to do what you got to do. You know what I'm saying? Me, you know what I'm saying? I'm gradually trying to maintain my speed. You know what I'm saying? Because I know that I'm supposed to be putting out more videos. I'm just being honest with myself. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing the best that I can. It's hard to balance my life the way I got my life. But you know what I'm saying? I don't forget about Yahweh. I don't forget about the Lord. I get up and I got to go do what I got to do. I put out these videos to the best that I can. You know what I'm saying? And that's how it goes. But, you know, faith without works is dead. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, a lazy man is not a good man to have around you. He's not keeping up. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't have the same enthusiasm as you do. You know what I'm saying? That same speed, that same drive, all the way down from his daily life. You know what I'm saying? He not busting hard. He not breaking bread. He not bringing much to the table. He always coming with different excuses, or it's hard for him to change. You know what I'm saying? Watch out for shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a lot of brothers like that. They say they about it, but they not really about what they say they are. And they can be your friends, and you can realize how much they depend on you than they depend on themselves. Watch out for the lazy man. Watch out for that lazy ass man. I don't give a fuck if he was your friend. Cut him off. Get rid of him. Because the only way that he's going to learn is through Yahweh Shem Shai. And the Lord is going to push him in the dirt and make him get up just as well as he pushed you in the dirt and made you get up. You know what I'm saying? And he built you up. He dusted you off. He cleaned you up. You know what I'm saying? The Most High can be harsh towards his believers. He can be. But it's only to make them stronger men and to build them up and to make them wiser. You know what I'm saying? We got to learn both good and bad, both being gentle and brutality. It's a balance when you in godhood. You know what I'm saying? It's a balance. You know what I'm saying? You may fall, bust, and scrape your knee. But guess what? It healed, and you learn how to walk and not to trip yourself or to trip and to fall and bust your knee again. That's how it is. You learn from from the mistakes that you make. You learn from the different chastisements that God sends you. You know what I'm saying? You learn from that, and you work on that to become a better man. Don't be like these lazy men. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, whether it's the mind, body, the spirit. Like I said, the Most High, the man is so lazy, God limits his blessings. He limits what he knows. He limits his strength. He limits him. It's only so far, or he can make a man boundless muscle. But he's limited here in his mind. It's different departments that God can work on, or he can get you all together. And over time, these can become curses. You know what I'm saying? These can become baggage. A lazy man can have more baggage than a goddamn man with a family, a fucking wife, kids, a car too, and a damn house. That's real baggage. But spiritual is even worse. That shit's even worse, man. So you got to be careful and look out for these guys. How he gonna run the race if he got bags attached to him and he can't keep up with you? You know what I'm saying? Lazy, man. Lazy. Or you got motherfuckers that see you out there hustling and they like pigeons, you know, or vultures. They pick off of you. You know what I'm saying? And they try to come up off you and be your friend in any kind of way and use you in any kind of form or fashion. You got to be able to suck it up and be able to tell them niggas, nah, I'm not into friends like that. I don't need any more friends. Or, nah, we cool. We just talk, and that's about it. You got to know how to cut people off, even if it put the spirit of loneliness on you. Hey, like Apostle Tahar said, a man of God is a lonely man. You know what I'm saying? You don't need to be around niggas like that. You know, and that's a sign of feminism, man. That is a sign of feminism. But it's okay to have friends every now and then. But at the same time, it's not. You got to be able to maintain that. You know what I'm saying? You got to be able to control that. You know, Yahweh Bashim Al-Shai show you. And the more and more spiritual you get, the more and more insight you get from Yahweh, the more and more you'll see. Like, okay, now I get it. Now I understand. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes your friends could be the ones that prey upon you. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes your friends are your worst enemies. You know, you gotta know the signs and cut them niggas off before things transpire. You know what I'm saying? Before something happens. And like I said, most of the time being lonely is the best thing. You don't have to worry about no fucking problems. You don't have to worry about people constantly coming to your door, people constantly coming into your house. Certain people can have spirits on them and they bring it in with them. You know what I'm saying? Or when you get off the substance, you stop smoking weed. You don't need to be around people that smoke weed. You know what I'm saying? You don't need to have them motherfuckers in your life. Because they'll try to entice you to bring you back into smoking weed and thinking that shit is okay when it's not. You know what I'm saying? When you've changed, you've changed. You know what I'm saying? When you let that shit go, let that shit go. And let them do whatever they feel like they need to do for their life to sustain their life, not knowing that they live in a reprobate mindset, a daily repeat. And you just broke a boundary and did something different. You know what I'm saying? You changed your ways. You left that circle. You know what I'm saying? You entered a new circle, you know? And that's how it goes, man. Watch out for that lazy ass man. It says, he who passes by and meddles in a quarrel not his own is like one who takes a dog by the ears, like a madman who throws firebrands, arrows, and death. Is the man who deceives his neighbor and says, I was only joking. Yup, in a form of saying, I'm sorry for the things that I've done. Is there any way, can you guys forgive me? You know what I'm saying? Or, you know, I know that I did wrong. You know what I'm saying? Or I know that I fucked up after trying to fucking attack you. You know what I'm saying? Or after starting some major shit. And they would try to pretend like it was another day. I was just playing, dog. I'm cool. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know that I'm cool. Knowing damn well ain't shit cool. And the best thing that you could have did was avoid it instead of jumping into a quarrel to try and calm it down. You got caught in the crossfire. Whether it's through fighting or whether it's through people trying to kill each other. You know, like how it says, sometimes it's best to leave people where they at. Sometimes it's best to leave things the way they are. Like a lion hunting a gazelle and the cameraman is watching. Do you see the cameraman jump in and tell the lion to don't eat the gazelle? Hell no, because he will be eating too. You know what I'm saying? So that wisdom is enough to imply, if it's not your fucking problem, do not deal with it. Some things and some stuff that people is going through, sometimes you do not need to intervene. It's just the way that life is. And our people having a carnal and predatory and prey mindset upon each other, you know what I'm saying? You got to be that cameraman sometime and just sit there and watch. You know what I'm saying? Why the lion eat the gazelle. You know what I'm saying? That's just the way things are right now. And that's the way our people are in wickedness and in their mindset. Sometimes you got to sit back and just avoid those battles. Be wise as a serpent, harmless as a dove. You know what I'm saying? Know when to strike, know when to run away. Know when to observe, know when to hide. You know what I'm saying? So you got to apply that shit to your life. You know what I'm saying? I had learned it recently. You know what I'm saying? I had got into a fight. You know what I'm saying? And it cost me. You know what I'm saying? And me trying to be courageous and me trying to be strong, Yahweh had to open my eyes and get me to realize that I wasn't that strong. I wasn't as courageous as the way I wanted to be. Yahweh Hashem Yahushai is working on me when it comes to that. And the Lord said at the end of the day, I didn't want you a part of that quarrel. You know what I'm saying? You did the best that you could, but I showed you an example of the consequences of that shit. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I indeed paid the consequences for something that was none of my business. You know what I'm saying? But I was trying to play a part. I was trying to play a role, and I was trying to be a hero. And I realized the person that I was trying to save, not only I couldn't save them, they didn't want to be saved. So I was like, damn, like, it cost me, and it was for no fucking reason. You know, just me being like that, you know what I'm saying, and me doing the wrong thing, trying to do the right thing in the eyes of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. God said that was the wrong thing. I appreciate you for your boldness. I appreciate you for trying to be something that you're not. But Yahweh Hashem Yahushai say, I did not even want you a part of that situation. It wasn't even your problem. And knowing me, trying to try to be a man of God, I try to keep my problems to a minimum. You know what I'm saying? Minimum as fucking possible. Trying to avoid anything as fucking possible to get my build up. So when it's time for me to fight my own battles, I'm ready. I can't fight other people's battles. You know what I'm saying? They got to be able to learn how to do their own shit. You know what I'm saying? They got to be able to start what they finish. They got to be able to defend their own self, whether they're a man or a fucking woman. They got to be able to start what they finish. They got to be able to defend their own self. They got to know when to avoid shit. Like I said, sometimes being a man of God in a person's life is not what they need. They actually need Yahweh in their life. You know, you can be the angel and you can be the messenger, because that's what messenger means. You know what I'm saying? But overall, Yahweh has to work on these people in order to get them to change. They got to bust their head and realize that they just bust the shit out of their head and learn not to trip and fall. You know what I'm saying? God has to put that in their mind to be mindful of the things that they do. Sometimes it's good to avoid shit. Don't be a part of this drama. Don't go outside all the fucking time. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's good to be at work, man. And sometimes the Most High may put it on your spirit to take a day off. Relax. Go home, enjoy, watch a good movie, read the Bible, bring out some videos. Put that positivity in your life to make you change. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, overall, we learning how to be gods and be bound and be gods in our own life, in our own world. But this world is so godless, it's hard to play God in somebody else's life. Let Yahweh do that. You know what I'm saying? But we can be gods and control our own life. You know what I'm saying? Having Yahweh on above us and controlling us and putting the right things in us, He giving us that power back to gain control, to have order on our own self, to get our houses in order. So when Yahweh come in, He can be like, damn, this is way cleaner. You know what I'm saying? Let me help you clean this up better. Let's move this around. Let's put some more furniture in your house. Let's get some better curtains. I know where to get a better stove. You know what I'm saying? Oh, your house are upstairs and downstairs? We're going to get you some more furniture for your room. You know what I'm saying? What do you like? You know, God will improve you. You know what I'm saying? While He's seeing you build on yourself, God will help you build. You know what I'm saying? Like, do it better. I got some ideas. You know what I'm saying? And when, like I said, when God have His ideas, He never goes wrong. When God has a plan, it always goes right. Sometimes it's best for you to shut up and take that instruction from the Lord. But this is what I think. God, no, this is what I think. I know what's going to happen. I know it from the beginning to the end. I'm going to tell you exactly how it's going to start. I'm going to tell you exactly how it's going to end. I'm going to tell you what you get and how to use it. You know what I'm saying? But don't be like these motherfuckers that think they grown and be like, God, but how I feel, or I don't seem like that's right. You know what I'm saying? If you try that, then you'll learn the consequences out of it rather than listening to God. So do the best that you can. You know, listen to Yahweh Shem Shai, and whenever he has a plan and he presents it, you know, take it, run with that shit. You know, it'll be for your benefit. You know what I'm saying? So it'll make you better, and you know, shit, it'll make you stronger, especially for you brothers that's in the word. You know what I'm saying? Y'all need that shit in your life. You need that structure. We all do. Like the Most High say, you can never do enough for Yahweh. There's never enough. It's so much for you to learn from God. So much. And this knowledge in the Bible is only the beginning. You know what I'm saying? So I could stop right there for a little bit. Yep. I could stop right there for a little bit. So with that, call on Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, Ba'Shem Kakwadash, and in name Yahushai. You know what I'm saying? Enjoy your night. I'm going out to the highways and byways tomorrow. Definitely, I will be out there tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? And you know, I'll bring out this either another subject, or I might go on this one because I love the book of Proverbs. Got a lot of wisdom in it. You know, the prophets, when they was here on the earth, and they are back on the earth, they're still dealing with the same things back then that they're dealing with now. So a lot of stuff that they seen, they documented it. All the way from the creeks and the cracks, you know what I'm saying, from our people's behavior, what's going on in their spirit. You know, God give you them x-ray vision glasses so you can be able to see the things that you ain't seen before. You know what I'm saying? And you're like, damn, like, I didn't know that all of this existed. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know that it was like that. This is the eyes of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. This is what he sees in the spiritual realm. So the Bible is those glasses, you know, and it help you see things that you haven't seen before. You know what I'm saying? Me, I always knew it was a spirituality out there. You know what I'm saying? But the Most High said, be careful what you pick. You know what I'm saying? Because different things can make you see different shit. Now, I want you to see the right things. You know what I'm saying? I want you to see the right and the wrong. I want you to see both. I want you to see this physical world and the spiritual world. You know what I'm saying? I want you to see why things are. I want you to see why you're created. You know what I'm saying? I want you to see who you are and what the world really is. You know what I'm saying? So with that, Shalom is on to the next video. I'm trying to run it out because it's about to be a full hour in like 8 minutes. But, I mean, like 3 minutes. But, you know, overall, you know, Yahweh loves you. You know, you brothers and sisters that are in the truth, God loves us. We are the children of Israel. We are the chosen ones. You know what I'm saying? We're not the chosen ones. Yahweh willing, I become a chosen one. Yahweh willing. So Salakia to that. Forgive me, Yahweh. I can't say something like that and it's not. And it might not be true. You know what I'm saying? So you never know the mind of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. Like people try to strive, you know, like the white man try to strive in his biology, his geology, you know what I'm saying, his astrology, you know what I'm saying? He tries to strive to know the mind of the Lord, but it's just too far out of his reach. At least we get the mind of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai in this Bible. We get a piece of what he's thinking. You know what I'm saying? And that very piece is detrimental, and it helps us know the mind of our God. You know what I'm saying? And to know that Yahweh loves us every day. There's not a moment that God don't think about us. You know what I'm saying? There's not a moment that Yahweh is worried about his people. He wants his people to be grafted back in. That is the will, and that is the what the Lord is thinking right now. And like I say, he's willing to end the world to get us back. You know, he's willing to kill a lot of us to bring us back. You know, so, you know, knowing that wisdom and knowledge and understanding and kicking back and knowing who we are gives us a whole lot more comfort. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, we strive to do the best that we can to please Yahweh Shem Yahushai, and to, you know what I'm saying, hopefully when the day of the Lord does come and this great calamity and Jacob's trouble do begin, you know, War 3 do begin, we can escape with our lives, because it's a lot of us that will be killed in the process of these different events, all the way down from your best friend to your babies to your family. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna test your mettle for sure. You know what I'm saying? And the Lord is gonna see whether you're a man of God or not. You know, because a lot of people will suffer for this. You know, And it could be people that you love. You know, you can't, like I said, you can be God of your life, you know what I'm saying, but you can't be God in theirs, you know. And you have to learn that detrimental thing. That's why God tell you, period. Stop helping them. Don't help them. Let them help themselves. I gave them hands and feet. I gave them ears. I gave them eyes. I gave them mouth to speak. Some of these people, it's a blessing, and they're not understanding to even have those attributes, to even have those characteristics. You know what I'm saying? Some people not understanding how blessed they are. Some people are born retarded. Some people are born without certain limbs to navigate. You know, some people are born blind. You know, without mute, deaf. You know what I'm saying? Some people are born without a certain percentage of their brain. You know, so it's a miracle. You know, for those of us that have all this and have all that. That's why the Most High say, don't help them. They have to learn how to use the gifts that I've already given them on their own. And with that, Shalom. Much love to Israel. Call on Yahweh Shem Yahushai in the name of Yahweh Shai. Shout out to Great Millstone. Much love to you, Akim and Aqua. I'll be out on the highways and byways tomorrow for sure. And good night.